Alright, we're back with the adventures of Kered Larae. Alright, let's fix that. Okay, good. So here we are, in Athkatla. It appears that we are in Joaquin's Promenade. This is, south. This is down in the Kingdom of Alman, I believe. Far south of Baldurs Gate. So here we are in the Promenade. Interesting. Well, what is all these places? I guess checking a nearby map of the town. Let's see, there's a Mithrest Inn, Den of the Seven Veils, a spell store, a Temple of Ilmater, a Crying God, Circus Tent, an Adventurer's Mart, someone's house, a Weaponsmith, a shop, an Armor Fletcherer, someone's home. Alright. On War Merchant, the way out of here, exits, and exits. Okay, so it looks like there's some general goods here, and there's also an inn over there. I would say that based off of what everything that the party has been going through up to this point, and how fatigued they all are, an inn would probably be the best place for them to stop. I mean, just considering how hard-pressed they are.
Nature's servant awaits.
As much as Kered would like to find out
it is done
quickly as possible what happened to Imoen, the party really isn't in any shape to go gallivanting off on some crazy adventure right now. Ah, this appears to be the Temple of Ilmater.
I am willing.
Let's talk to the priest.
You must have rest soon, my friend. In good faith. I have no wish to be weary when my skills call for careful concentration.
Greetings to you, my sister, and welcome to a refuge for the suffering and those in need. Ilmater offers shelter and healing to all who desire it. What is it that I can do for you? Well, tell me about Ilmater, if you could. Ilmater is kind and good, aiding those in need. We are taught to help all, no matter who they are. The holy take on the burden of others. So you can see there is much call for the Crying God's compassion here in Athkatla. We would ask that you give, if you can afford. If not, it is no matter. Could we see your services? Of course, my sister. He's speaking to Jahiera. Please come with me. Alright, so you can make a donation to the temple. You can pay for healing or various services. Oh, they apparently are also trading. It looks like in potions of healing, genius, mind focusing, insight, extra healing, health, freedom, antidotes, stone to flesh scrolls, protection from undead, very powerful, protection from acid, raise dead, neutralize poison, restoration, quite a bit actually. And they can also identify items for, I believe, 100 gold per use. Not that we're going to do that, considering Kered can identify them for free. Okay then.
I go.
Well, it's good to know that's there.
As I would have done.
I believe these are the two inns. Not really sure which one we should visit. I think Kered would want to talk to maybe some of these merchants up here first, though.
Of course. Welcome to my humble establishment.
Galump the bookkeeper. Right jolly day, eh, sir? If you wanted to take a gander at me bookeries and scrolls. I would indeed. Alright, he's got a protection scrolls of various types. Bunch of first level spells. Of interest. Okay. Second level spells. Even some third level spells by the look of it. Even fourth level spells, that's impressive. Yeah, quite a bit actually. More than I was expecting. And a scroll case. Actually, a scroll case would be very useful. I think Kered will buy it. Yeah, he's gonna buy himself one of those.
I wouldn't dream of refusing.
Sir, you look like a man. Well, you look like the sort who has more than 2 gold pieces to rub together.
A merchant named Hess saying, "A good business to you, my lord. I do not recognize you, I think. Would it be impertinent for Hess to inquire as to your name?" Kered is a little too exhausted to be very polite right now. He would probably just say something like, just show me what you have to sell and let's leave it at that, shall we? Oh, of course! Hess is never too curious not to sense an impatient dragon. Come, I shall sell you on my goods. He has potions of healing, antidotes, A couple types of armor. Actually, this studded leather armor would probably be a big improvement. Well, not a big improvement, but an improvement for Yoshimo there. So let's buy him some of that. I think we have plenty of arrows. I suppose we could buy some bullets just in case. Let's see what other items are available. Other common items, but nothing really remarkable. I wonder if there's anything on us that we wouldn't really care to keep that we could sell. We should probably keep the magic dagger. Oh, we could sell some of these, some of this jewelry. We don't really need to carry that around. Okay. I don't know which of that armor is still good. Like what all of this we actually would want to keep. So we'll just sell what's obvious. Alright. Get rid of that, and this, that. Okay. And a short bow, why not? Alright. So Kered has all these wands to identify. Let's see, some scrolls to put in here. He wants to identify this one at one point. He wants to read that book. Okay. Let's see. Better armor for him. Excellent. Alright, bullets for Kered. And I guess we'll give some to Jahiera here. And he's got one magic bullet. I guess he'll use that up next. Okay then. He's got leather armor to sell. Alright, he has the Mail of the Dead. And she has splint armor. Alright, his armor class can actually use a bit of an improvement. So maybe they should switch, considering that the Mail of the Dead is actually very light as far as armor goes. So, let's try... I don't think we can wear it with this, though. Alright, that gives her a decent armor class, -2, and also lightens her load. Meanwhile, he can wear this, and use this magic ring, which gets his AC down to 1. Not a big difference, but it's more practical. Alright, she's got those potions. He's got those potions. He should have a couple of these, considering he'll be handling poisons. Kered needs to have one of the... Well, no, he could have one. Or maybe... Okay, we'll distribute it like that. Alright, we got this to sell. Whoops. Okay, and these arrows should go to him. Just settling all this organizational stuff done. I guess she'll keep the quarterstaff, who knows when she might actually need it. Let's see, he has good weapons, magic two-handed sword, magic sword, that bow, good armor. He has the best armor he can have, being a thief. Okay. Yeah, I guess that looks pretty good. We have to decide, we're probably going to keep this magic sword. And maybe just sell the rest of this mundane equipment that Minsc is carrying around just because we don't really need it. Okay, Minsc.
Oh, yes!
It's time to pawn off all that crap you're carrying around. Okay, earning a bit of a decent profit there. Maybe we'll keep the mace, just in case we encounter something that needs smashing. Okay. Wow, somebody just got a tongue lashing. I don't know who that was, but yeah. Okay, that's enough trading for now. I suppose we have to pick an inn. The Mithrest Inn or the Den of the Seven Veils. I'm gonna say the Den of the Seven Veils. That actually sounds a lot more interesting. Let's check it out.
I thought as much.
Looks like quite a busy place.
I must rest soon, my friend. I have no wish.
There's one thing I want to adjust with the settings real quick. That would be how quickly the tooltips pop up. I think I can do that through gameplay. Yeah, tooltip delay. We'll turn that down. Alright, I think that'll make it pop up faster.
We must rest soon. Always getting squirrely.
Maybe a little bit more. Okay.
Rest would be welcome, lest we endanger ourselves.
Oh, that person looks important. They have a name after all.
As you would have it.
I'll let Jahiera talk to him. Hello, hello. Welcome to... what time is it? It's morning, and welcome to the morning showing of the talents of Letito de Bonito. Rousing wave of indifference from the crowd yet again. Well, if I let such things bother me, I would have given up in the stage years ago. As per the wishes of most of my audience, unfortunately. At least the occasional dwarf applauds. Well, doesn't swear and leave, anyway. Let's see. A tale of familial woe to tantalize your fears and tempt your time and interest. Raised of spells and casting well, but always wanting better. To sing of nights and days of yore, to leave the robes that fetter. The wizard prone to song and prose, though oft accused of falling, I shall sing despite the odds. Will you shut your bloody wailing? Well finished, Mrs. Patricia. You've a fine ear for rhyme, though. I would hope you'd be more supporting of your own employees. I support you sticking to spells and figures. You are security and a financial advice, and not the entertainment. Hit the road if you want a forum for your singing. Very well, Mrs. Patricia. Thank you for your indulgence thus far. Oh well. At least he seems to enjoy himself. That's important. It looks like an ominous guard. Well, we have no interest in talking to them. And I bet this is the kitchen. Huzzah! Not that we really have any business in there. Alright, well.
It is done.
I guess this is the innkeep, Patricia.
Hello.
Hello, miss. Oh wait, she had a grumpy, frumpy voice. Hello, miss. It's about time some other women came into me inn. All I seem to get lately are stupid males. Loud, brash, and disgusting. Bah! What can I get for ye? Why exactly is this place called the Den of the Seven Veils? Asked Jahiera. Well, the truth be told, my late husband, rest his soul, called the place the Seven Veils. He had them belly dancers working right here back then, and while I let them go, I didn't have the heart to change the name but a little. Same drunken sods keep coming in here, though. It's like they aren't even aware the belly dancers are left. Bah! I don't know how my poor Richard put up with it, like... You must hear things. Mind if I ask you a question or two? Asked Jahiera. I don't go listening much to gossip, but the men here yak more on other people's business than any women I've seen. But you can surely ask, miss. Do you know of anything of the shadow thieves here in Athkatla? I hear news that there be a war on everywhere in the city. Shadow thieves have themselves a rival, but the word about them is as far-fetched as you can imagine. The guards of the city ignored well enough for their own safety, and if one's as smart as them, you do the same. Involving yourself will only get you killed, that's my thoughts. Would Jahiera bring up the Cowled Wizards? I suppose she should. We are looking for a friend who's been taken captive by the Cowled Wizards. Perhaps you've heard where they keep their prisoners. Phew! Nay, I don't listen to any hogwash about wizards and such. Any word that comes from the men here is only meanderings about things that don't understand at any rate. Okay, I'll be on my way. Come again as you wish.
I am willing.
Alright, we should probably prepare the proper spells that we may use soon enough. Alright, Kered has a bunch of identifying to do, so he's going to prepare lots of those. And he actually wants to summon his familiar scales. So he's going to do that. Let's see, beyond that, let's take a look at his spells. 2 invisibilities, mirror image, detect invisibility, horror, melts acid arrow. Maybe something a little bit more useful for crowds, like stinking cloud or web. I think that might be better, actually. Well, how long does strength last? 1 turn per level. That's actually pretty decent. Okay. Alright, how about this? Lose one of these, add strength. We'll cast that on Jahiera, or Yoshimo, either one. These are good. Utility, defensive spells. That's an area attack, horror. And I suppose it's less annoying and can't affect allies like these other 2 spells. Alright, that looks good. Alright, yeah, these spells. Ghost armor, good defense. Let's see, slow, haste. Those are all good. I suppose, and then again, we do have all these wands, so I really don't suppose we need to prepare something like Fireball. Maybe Dire Charm might come in handy. That or Old Person. Well, considering we're in the city now, our most likely opponents will be humans, so maybe Hold Person is the most pertinent and the safest, considering explosive spells. Alright, improved invisibility, greater malison, and this is Autoluke's Resilient Sphere. Very useful spell for protecting allies or imprisoning enemies. Polymorph Self can actually be used to turn into a gnoll, a mustard jelly, an ogre, or a spider. Interesting. I think we'll just, well, what's this? Emotion. That could actually disable quite a few opponents. They give up their will to a higher power, lay down and die, or say, I'm going home. I think just greater malison to make enemies weaker to other spells that we cast. That's probably for the best. Okay, hold monster, chaos, monster summoning 3. Yeah, domination, cloud kill aren't exactly safe to use right now. And the only level 6 spell we have is Mislead, from a scroll we found earlier. Very useful, but we can't cast it yet. Okay, that should do for him. Alright, Minsc can actually cast a few spells now. Let's see. Basic healing, detect evil, entangle,